Hey y'all, it's me, Mommalowe again. So today I'm starting to cook my mustard greens. So the pot, I have a big gumbo pot because I have a lot of greens. I hope you guys can see inside. I've already added my seasoning and got it going to a boil. I am going to do 3 different things this time, a little different. Let me back up so my phone don't steam up. Okay, I have some smoked some smoked pigtails. Yep, pigtails. Washed and clean. Smoked pigtails. You from the country, you know what I'm talking about. And then I have some smoked pork bones. Yep, I went country on y'all. Smoked pork bones. Here they are. I'm adding these jokers together. And I'm feeling real pig right about now. So I have some smoked ham hocks. So got a little bit of cut up smoked ham hocks. I'm going to add that together. Now, I have a lot of greens. That's why I'm using my big gumbo pot. I have some scallops. I've already cut up together. I'm giving a mixture. I want good flavor. I have yellow onions, white onions, and some purple onions. And the reason I'm putting in purple onions is a sweet onion. You know, if you're cooking for somebody who's diabetic and you don't want a lot of sugar in it, like, you know, you put sugar in the greens, so it cuts back on the sugar. It is good. So we're going to add our purple onion too. Let it come to a boil and let's see what it looks like. I'll be back. There you go. Pig fantastic. It's all pig. Alright y'all, I have a host of stuff going on. This pot is going to be for my butter beans and okra. As before I told y'all, I'm in a pig fantastic mood. Oink, oink, oink. Where are my pig lovers at? If you're not a pig lover, come on, get out of my way. So here, I had my butcher to cut up my smoked ham hocks. Yeah, buddy. Smoked ham hocks. And I'm going to add a few smoked pork bones in that. It'll give a nice little flavor. And I'm going to add some chopped jalapenos, not too many, and then I have my onions. So I have yellow onions, white onions, and some green onions, as some people call them chives. So I'm gonna let that work in together, and I already added my seasoning in, so I'm gonna let that work together. And here we go. Hope this doesn't steam too much so you can see how it's going. It's cooking. This is going to be for the greens. So I'm getting ready to add those greens. I just added my collard greens. Collard greens are a thicker, coarse green. So anytime you do a mixture of greens, you want to put your collards first. Let them cook down real tender. So I have 3 greens. Collards, mustard, and kale. So in that particular order is how I'm going to add them. Collards. We'll let the collards cook down. When they're almost... I'm kind of noisy today. Almost tender, let it cook down for a little bit, now stir. So when the collards are almost tender, I'll add the mustard greens. Let the mustard greens cook for a little bit, and then I'll add the kale. So they're gonna cook down. They're gonna go down, 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 down. Said, how low can you go? Woo woo. So this is Mommalowe. I'll be back. Earlier I told you the greens were up to here and they will cook down, so now you see what the greens look like when they cook down. So these are the collards. Now I'm going to add mustard. So once the mustard's cooked down some, we'll add the kale. I want to show you all the greens are having this bad. And we won't be eating all this for Thanksgiving. What I do when I get greens, I cook a bunch and put it in Ziploc bags and freeze them. They do freeze well, so that way days you don't want to cook, you already have your vegetables. Okay, this is a pot for the butter beans, speckled butter beans that is. So I've already having my ham hocks and the smoked bones, pork bones have already cooked. So here we go, adding the butter beans. And these butter beans are going to cook down. I'll let it cook in its juices, and once they're cooked, I'll be adding some whole okra to it, and a little bit of baby okra. I love okra in my butter beans. I'm gonna let that slow cook, simmer. Come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, the collard greens and the mustard greens have cooked down. That's what they look like when they're cooked down. So now, this is the last bag. Yep, that's a big bag. This is kale. And the kale was cooked down as well. And when it cooked down, I will show you the finished product. There's a lot of greens in this pot. Like I was telling you before, I'm losing greens here. They're jumping out everywhere. They're jumping out trying to get away. Greens freeze well, so you can put them in a Ziploc bag. I always put them in a Ziploc bag, label them, and put them in the freezer, so that way they'll be good. Okay, here we go, flip-flopping back to the butter beans. So they're cooking. I taste them very, very well seasoned. So we're going to cook for a little bit more, a little bit longer, and after that, I'll add the okra. So I'm going to add whole baby okra and some cut okra as well. So you can do either or both. Okay. Okay, it's ready. The trilogy of greens: collards, mustard, and kale. They are ready. And the butter beans with okra. It's ready. They are ready. So this is some of the stuff we'll be having for Thanksgiving. Okay.